Senator Manzo says that people should vote in their numbers come 2027, such that when the president tries to rig, then the numbers will be too much for them to rig the elections. What do you say about this? Anyway, let us listen to what Senator Manzo says.
Kura tunaomba ipigwe nyingi, waibe bado nini fanya nini? Ibaki. Kura inataka kukusanywa nyingi, maanake watajaribu kuiba. Hata wakijaribu kuiba hiyo bado ni nyingi sana. Sababu nchi ya Kenya iko na matatizo. Kwanza bunge hakuna. Na ndio tunasema hao vijana waje bunge ndio waweze kusaidia Wakenya. Unajua power must be checked. Na rais nguvu zake zinaangaliwa na bunge. Sasa hivi bunge inaangalia nguvu za rais. Hata hawaongopi. Hila nyingi inatembea pale ni hongo, wakati hoja za bunge zinapita na inakuwa ni kama wananchi hawajawakilishwa. Jamani, mngependa kuwakilishwa vizuri? Ndio tunasema watu wachukue kura, ndio wachague vyema, ndio nchi iweze kusonga mbele.
Well, there will be key determinants on whether people are going to vote or not. First hand, we have the traditional voters and an approximately 14 million persons who did not vote the year 2022 because they were not eligible to vote, but currently they are eligible to vote. The only problem is, are they registering for their IDs? Are they registering as voters? Number two, what reason are they being given to vote? Because if they look on the ballot and they are not seeing any candidate that they are relating with, they will not vote. And if the traditional voting pattern is not changed, then absolutely without no doubt, William Samoei Ruto will garner the presidency. But if the voting tradition changes with the Mount Kenya now not on Ruto's side, absolutely, that will be a landslide win against William Samoei Ruto. But again, you remember the story of disorganized majority and the organized minority that I've always been telling you. If we have so many candidates who have the same ideology, who have the same objectives, same visions, but they are running differently in different parties, they don't want to unite and form one candidature, then we are going to have these votes being split. And at the end of the day, the 14 million will be spread across all these good candidates, leaving no one to win. Then the minority having William Samoei Ruto win because they were organized minority, but the majority were disorganized. I keep on saying this, and that is how politics play. Even yesterday, I did, explain the issue about the dead cats theory or the dead cats philosophy, or if you call it the dead cats metaphor. It is in the previous video. The link is over here. You'll watch it. But right now, President William Samoei Ruto says that he wants to make Kenya Singapore-like. Right? Anyway, let us listen to the disintegration of Professor.
You had the president saying that he wants to take Kenya to first class. No, forget about Singapore for now.
Okay.
World class from third, first world from third world, isn't it?
Right.
Do you know the origin of that first world, third world thing?
All I know is that it is kind of derogatory, but
let me tell you, during the Cold War,
yes,
you either align with the USA and capitalism and you became first world, isn't it? If you aligned with USSR and communism, you are second world. So anybody who opposed those two streams were called third world. So as we speak now, even Japan is third world because they opposed USSR and USA. You get me?
Yes.
Even Singapore is third world. Even Korea is third world. So who informed the president to make such a mistake? When he was making this statement, I was in New York. They were telling me, Professor, you're talking here, you're a Kenyan who knows economics. Look at what your president is saying. He's saying he wants to take us to first world. Do you know, my brother, if you go to France and you ask for French fries, they don't know French fries. You see, you Kenya who know what a French fries is.
Yeah, they're just fries.
For them, they don't know this is French fries. When you go...
Well, from that explanation, you will gladly tell that the West had their way of categorizing countries, and especially those who are not aligning to their ideologies. From the prof's explanation, yes, if you will be tagging along to their ideologies and their objectives, then you will be termed as a first world country. And if not, then you become a third world country. I come to realize at my age that first world and third world had nothing to do with poverty, leave alone the stories we are reading in books. We Africans, we are the source of wealth, but we are made to feel like we are so inferior to the West. We are being made to suffer what we are calling inferiority complex. That is how I could explain it. Anyway, in the spirit of right to reply, we have President William Samoei Ruto saying that there is nothing that they did say about the bottom-up economy, or there is nothing in their manifesto that they are not doing. Or if I put it this way, there is nothing that they are doing that is out of their manifesto of Kenya Kwanza, which they promised pre and post election period. Let us listen to him.
Na mimi nataka niwaeleze ndugu zangu, nilisema na nitarudia, bottom up was not and is not a slogan. It was not mambo ya kuongea. It was a plan on how to lift Kenya from a third world country to a first world country. Kuna wengine saa hizi ndio wanaanza kutuongelesha, wanasema ati tumebadilisha, ati tumewacha bottom up, ati tumeenda first world. Mimi nataka niwaeleze, waende wasome manifesto ya bottom up. Manifesto ya bottom up iko pamoja na huyu kiongozi amesema hapa Bwana Ichung'wa. Waende wasome. There is nothing we are implementing that was not in our plan. There is nothing we are implementing that was not part of the manifesto that we sold to the people of Kenya, and they voted for it. 7.2 million Kenyans voted for that manifesto.
Well, do you feel the president is becoming honest with the Kenyans? The bottom-up economic model was to lift up the mamamboga, was to lift up the boda guys, was to lift up the cart pullers, was to lift the wheelbarrow pushers. Is it what is happening currently? The overtaxation that is happening, was that part of the bottom-up economic model? The increased levies that people are being deducted in their salaries every month, was that part of the Kenya Kwanza manifesto? Well, that is a story that we are coming to analyze another day. Otherwise, we should be old enough in these politics to decipher truth or lies from truth. We should be able to tell what half-truth is, what lies are, and what, true promises are. We should be old enough to know what deception in politics looks like. There is no space for a government to keep on promising. There is no space for government to keep on launching projects. All they need to do is to tell Kenyans what they have already done, not promises. Citizens are interested in results. They are not interested in promises. How many years have we left towards the general elections? The other day in Western Kenya, President William Samoei Ruto was saying that the Mau Summit, the Rironi Mau Summit road, the residents should take pictures of that traffic jam that is there, because it will be the last time such kind of a traffic will be witnessed. Let us take that into account and tell me, instead of us seeing tractors, bulldozers, already shaping or carving the road ready for road construction, it is just but stories and promises. While billions of Kenyan shillings are getting withdrawn from the consolidated fund, by whom no one knows, to where no one knows. And this is where I put a question. Could it be true that William Samoei Ruto is running a parallel treasury that we don't know about? It is a matter of time until we get to know. Anyway, what's your take on this? Give me your take in the comment section below. And if you love content of this nature, kindly subscribe and press the notification button, so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Ahmed Khalif is my name for the unscripted talks here in Dab Radio. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Dab Radio ndio mpango mzima.